Welcome to Wealth Creation Investing. My name is Forex Joe, and in this training session we're going to cover Hurricane Sandy, non-farm payroll, U.S. elections, and what is a Forex trader to do. As we show you this disclaimer and allow you the opportunity to read through this disclaimer, we have seen history in the making with this storm in the Northeast. All of our prayers go out to everyone who has been involved in this storm, and hopefully those of you that have power loss will regain it soon. We are embarking on non-farm payroll this Friday with a chance that it might be delayed due to the storm. And we're going into an event that we've been waiting for now for 2 years, the U.S. elections. And as we come up to our gears, which we show in every one of our videos, depending on what type of trading style that you utilize, whether you're a scalper and day trader doing all the work on this 15-minute and 30-minute chart, all the way up to if you're a swing position trader, where I begin all my work here on the 24-hour daily chart and looking left to right for pips on the weekly and monthly channels, then no matter what type of trading style that you utilize, here's hoping that all of the pips are with you. If you'd like to have light bulb moments and you'd like to have a coach mentor, I would love to be alongside you during your journey to success. What I love about the Forex markets is that you continue to have light bulb moments on a consistent basis. And as we share the information that we're about to share today, you may pick up some areas that may cause you to set back and start thinking about how the markets operate. First of all, let's talk about Hurricane Sandy. Sandy is the worst storm ever. It has covered more states than any other storm that has been imaginable. And we are talking about an 800-mile wide storm that covered all the way from the East Coast all the way up to Wisconsin, Michigan, and Indiana, as far south all the way from Florida all the way up to Maine and going into Canada. We currently have over 8 million homes without power. We have 35 deaths with this, with more expected. The New York Stock Exchange was closed for 2 straight days for the first time since 1888 due to weather. You have 23 states, as I alluded to, in an 800-mile radius with weather issues, all the way from flooding to the worst blizzards in West Virginia that they've ever seen, to where the snow was so heavy that trees are just falling. And it could take months, literally months, to clean up in some of these areas. Now, Sandy threatens the release of the monthly job report here this Friday. We'll know more about that on Thursday. And New York ranks number 2 among the top 10 worst places for an extreme hurricane to hit in the United States. So not exactly good news from everything that's happened so far with Hurricane Sandy. Now let's take a look at non-farm payroll. As alluded to earlier, it threatens the release, Hurricane Sandy, of the monthly jobs report. We'll know more about that on Thursday. Economists estimate. I took a poll of over 70 different economists. I cover this each and every month. I do a free non-farm payroll class each and every month. That we will have a net of around 124,000 jobs in October. This is up from last month's modest 114,000 gain. These numbers suck under the current economy. At some point in time, we're going to have to get above 250,000 and go back to the 400,000 to 500,000 range if we're going to have a recovery. The unemployment rate is expected to move up after an aberration of 7.8% last month to 7.9 or possibly 8.0. Now, the ADP report, which is a precursor to the non-farm payroll, may be skewed due to Sandy, along with a revision down next month for the non-farm payroll number. So no matter what number that they come out with non-farm payroll, because of this massive storm, economists are looking for, because people are unable to get to work, a revision down next month. Not exactly great news about non-farm payroll going into the election. And as we talk about the U.S. elections, which is Tuesday, November the 6th, there has been a lot of talk rhetoric about if the elections were to be canceled and moved to a later date, could the president pull that off? The answer is no. Congress would have to reconvene in Washington, D.C. They would have to pass the legislation due to the Constitution of the United States of America to possibly postpone the election and move them back. Now, how many of the 8 million homes currently without electricity will have that same issue next Tuesday? That's what they're taking a look at in this cleanup this week. And we also know that the ADP report, which was a precursor to the non-farm payroll, is going to be skewed along with the revision down for next month. So as we take a look at these U.S. elections, we are seeing that early voting has been postponed because of the weather in many states, and this could cause, along with many people being without electric, an unusual election in the Northeast for next Tuesday, to keep that in mind as we try to elect a new president. So what is a trader to do? Well, folks, first of all, patience is an absolute. It's an absolute. If you follow the euro US dollar, and this is what I continue to talk about, I've been trading now, I'm embarking on my 12th year, this is what I talk about on a consistent basis. The euro US dollar continues to remain in a wide range of 30.72 to 28.02. Now, if you compress that channel, it's 29.90 and 28.28 under current market conditions for swing position players awaiting a breakout. Now, until we break out of these channels, those of you that are channel trading at the tops and the bottoms of these channels are plucking off pips at an alarming rate. If you are a customer of our FX alert service, we teach you how to trade oscillators with rules of engagement. Now, scalper and day traders continue to play these channels using the FX trade alerts from Wealth Creation. We'll have a webinar explaining this alert service on Thursday. Expect an email for you to attend, and I would encourage everyone to attend if possible. Unless we have an off-the-wall, unexpected non-farm payroll number like above 200,000 jobs or below 100,000, look for the channel trading to dominate till after the U.S. elections, unless we get some type of aberration overseas in the European nations. Those not experienced as channel traders need to wait until the markets start trending. Many of you are inexperienced, you do not understand how to channel trade, you've never been trained, and you get whipsawed. If that is the case, you need to remain patient until after the election when some of the trending begins. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for taking time to attend this video webinar. My name is Forex Joe, and until next time, may all the pips be with you.